The brain has developed all sorts of capacities, many of which are never put to use. I mean, we just know that for a fact. I mean, let's say take another capacity which is more or less well understood, the number faculty. Now it's like the language faculty. You got to know what a number is in order to learn anything about numbers. How does a child know that after it's taught to count to 6, that there's going to be another one? Why doesn't it end there, let's say? How do you have the capacities that enable you to comprehend what a prime number is if you get that far? Well, those capacities, whatever they are, they can't be learned because you just think through the logic of it. You can't learn them unless you already have them, the usual story. But those capacities were present in the human species long before they were ever used. In fact, there are human societies today that in their entire, have the same genes we do in every relevant respect, which in their entire hundreds of thousands of years of history have never used it. Although you can quickly evoke the capacity in those species as soon as you present, you sort of give them right stimulations. So these capacities are just sitting there, waiting. I mean, why are they there? Well, probably because they're piggybacking on some other capacity. Like it's been argued that they're piggybacking on the language capacity. And one curious fact about language is it has this odd property of discrete infinity. It's an infinite digital system, which is extremely rare in the biological world. And that's like the number faculty. So maybe the number faculty is just kind of an abstraction from the linguistic faculty that doesn't look at its complicated properties and just looks at its basic structure. Well, that's a nice fairy tale, maybe true. And if so, you'd have a number faculty around long, without it ever being used. And there could be lots of other faculties like that. I mean, the chances are, just on kind of grounds of biological plausibility, that if there is a faculty sitting there that would contribute to reproductive success if you used it, chances are it'll be used. And that's just on grounds of plausibility. Over a couple 100,000 years, somebody would have tried it, and they would have succeeded, and so on and so forth. But that's about the level of what you can say in these areas.